All right, here we go, guys. Welcome to our second live spirit box. We got the EDI, we got the SB11, and of course, we got the Ouija board. I want that thing right over the G. But welcome, everybody, to this wonderful spooky story. Hopefully, we get some good connections tonight. Well, I think we had a few last time, but that's up to Annie. As you notice, I got the EDI over here. We got our SB11 spirit box, and of course, I think everybody knows what that is. Now, again, our goal again tonight is going to see if we can get that planchet to move by itself. Now, the EDI, I do got set up in different setting right now, and I'll explain that here in a minute. But welcome everybody. Make sure you hit that like button, share it out, man. Let's have some fun tonight. Bring your questions. I did put the link to the Discord in the description, but Death is already plugged everything for me. Thank you so much, Death. I appreciate that. And once we get going here with this session, the Spirit Box session, just any questions I see in the chat, we'll ask the Spirit Box and we'll let it go for a little while. That's what we do over here. It's kind of the routine we got set up. We'll let it run for a while, see if we pick anything up, and then we'll stop it and discuss what we think we heard and everything of that nature. I tried my best, man. I could not remember the camera angle that I had last time, and I think I got it pretty close. I would love to be able to use this flashlight in some way, shape, or form, but it's not cooperating. Usually, you use that as kind of like a trigger object as well. Um, but again, man, I want to be hyper focused on that Ouija board planchette. Um, I appreciate it, Dev. Hopefully, you guys got a good view of that. Could not quite get that camera angle the way I wanted to. I don't know. Since I had to move everything around since I got the new windows put in here, I don't know if there was like some sort of shift that I did. Whatever the case may be, that's the camera we got to work with. And then you can see that I'm talking with my hands still. So I'll try to stay out of our motivative light way so you guys don't have to deal with that shadows. But right now we got the EDI set up to read milligauss. So we can either put it back there or we can get back to our setting last time where it was running on temp. Now, of course, the theory behind the temperature and the paranormal is that the temperature will drop when a spirit is present because it's using that to draw energy to manifest or communicate. Or we can go back. I mean, there's tons of setting there. And of course, that's the milligauss. And the vibration is still set up. So any type of vibration we get, that will pick up. And that's why I love Eddie. I love Eddie. You can get the EDI or the SB11. You get both of those over at Ghost Stop. Kind of like GameStop, but you replace the game with Ghost. So we got everything set up again here. I'll wait for a few more people to hop in here, then we'll dive into the spirit box session. After we do a few rounds of the spirit box session, and we're kind of hyper focused on that Ouija board, and we'll do a few rounds of that. And if anybody wants to kind of do what we did last week and have that have their own kind of little session to see if we can get any communications, we can do that as well. And then if you want, we can switch it up and do maybe a paranormal chat or something after we do our spirit box. If my energy sounds down, I do apologize. I had to drive a total of 4 hours. So my son's, he's a junior in high school, and it could have been his last game of the season. However, they won, so they're off to the playoffs. So there'll be more traveling for me next Friday, but I will not miss out on delivering the show to you guys. So, hey man, I think it might be the quickest I ever got a thumbs down. Oh well. So we'll wait a little bit. Wait for everybody to kind of file in. Make sure everybody shares this out, man. Hit those thumbs up. Hit the links if you want to. Become a member if you want to. If you want to get in our members only streams, which I plan on getting a schedule out and schedule together next week that we're kind of going to have set in stone. So we'll have that, and we'll put that out. We'll post that in the Discord once I do get the schedule together and everything. So again, we'll wait for a few more people to file in. I am going to take another quick break while we're waiting. I think I put this out that we're going to start at 12:15 or 12:10 or something anyways. So not sure. Oh man, my energy zapped. I'm going to chug this Red Bull real quick, and I will be right back with you guys, and we'll just delve right on into this. Red Bull's in. I think it's time to delve into the get this thing going. We're on the big TVs. Well, hopefully we get some good evidence going tonight. Again, we're gonna be watching that planchet right there. We want that planchet to move for us. That's kind of what I've been wanting to see. What I was looking at our last one, and hopefully we can get that thing to move by itself because I think that would be like just the ultimate catch to catch that live. Now we do have the EDI set up for milligauss, and that's basically just any sort of EMF read. It should not go off over my phone, which it didn't. Let me see if I can get it to go off. Hopefully, you guys heard that buzz. That's what will happen. Supposedly, with EDI, it got a bunch of different settings: milligauss, vibration, temperature. It's just a wonderful tool. It's a wonderful tool, and again, you can get the EDI over at Ghost Stop. That's where you can get all your paranormal investigation tools. Fantastic, fantastic freaking place. Welcome, Doris, Joe, Death. Hope you guys are having a great Friday. Make sure you guys hit that thumbs up and give it a share so we can get some people in here and have fun and see if we can catch for any sort of evidence. See if there's any spirits that want to communicate with us tonight. Again, like always, I welcome any spirits that are here to use the energy that I'm putting forth to help you guys communicate. All the good ones, that is. You can leave all the bad ones at the door. Any good ones that would like to use all the energy that I'm putting out to communicate, come on through. Come on through. Let me get this set up so I got the live chat set up, and then we'll go ahead and get ready to do our first just open round. All right. Now again, we'll might extend this way out here. We only want to do one channel. I'll flip it over to FM. Sorry, the sound will go down in a minute. There we go. We'll throw that there at a 250 sweep rate. Let's see if we can get anything going through that away. I bumped it again. We'll do it at a 300 at first. Just the initial check to see where we're at. Is there any spirits with us tonight that would like to communicate? If so, you can use. Oh, it's a quick pop. Here, let me speed this sweep rate up. We're kind of catching way too much of the static radio. There we go. You can use any of my energy, or just go ahead and tap just as close as you can to this box. If you can really get that milligauss to go off for us, that's nice. All you gotta do. Let's go ahead and kick it back to our temperature setting. I like that better. Vibration's still on. We got our temp up there. Alright, our base is 19.8, which is down from what it was last week. Or the other week, sorry. If there's any spirits who would like to communicate, you can use my energy I'm putting forth to help you communicate. And use the energy that's coming out of the spirit box here to help you manifest the words. If there's any spirits with us, what is your name? I heard like an Adna. And a hi. Hi. How many are with us tonight? right when I asked how many was with us tonight, I think I got a pretty intelligent response. I heard a quick 10. Is there anything you would like to say to us? Any message at all? All right, getting focus. Focus. There we go. Okay, that was our first little bass reading. I always like to do just to kind of to stir it up. I got it muted right now. Let it still run there. Just kind of stir it up to see if we got anything going on in here. And again, I don't know why this keeps. It's just a horrible angle. I'm not liking this angle at all. Hmm. But I like doing that first round just to kind of ask the little straightforward, typical questions that you hear all the time, just to kind of see where we're at. I think we got a few little responses there right off the rip. I asked a question, how many's with us, and it said 10. Um, that's when I heard it, but that's how I heard it, anyways. All right. Now, what we're watching here again is for that temperature to drop or to go up. And I believe that's the reading I got it on. Okay. Yeah, we're good to go now. The milligauss is on. We got the temp reading there. Everything's live and ready to go. If my camera would stop freaking out and actually stay in focus, that would be awesome. That would be awesome. And again, anybody that's watching it in the chat, if there's anything that you would like to ask, just put it into the chat and I will ask it. Again, I like to do it. I like to do these live. I know this really isn't the ideal setup. I still got to work on the setup that I want to get for these streams. I'll probably continue to do these through the first few weeks of November at least, because and who knows, maybe even longer, because just because it's October don't mean that the paranormal take a break every other month. They're just live for a month. I don't think it works that way. But if you go by the lore and the beliefs, in October, the fall of the year, where everything's kind of dying out, the line, the veil is just a little bit thinner. Hey, how we doing, Donna? Nice to see you. So we're going to go ahead and dive in and actually start asking some questions to try to get intelligent responses pulled out here. So let's go ahead and dive into round 2 with the SB11. If there's any spirits in here, can you tell me your name, please? Let me know if you guys can hear this good enough. Can you tell me my name? Again, can you tell me your name, please? Hmm. It seems like the first one it seemed like was getting a little bit of an that one. I don't know. It kind of seems kind of quiet, really. Um, and I'm really just not liking the camera, the angle. But I want this view on the planchette so bad. Um, yeah, right. Like I was hearing it clearer, and now all of a sudden it kind of. I might end up just switching this camera view back around, where you're just kind of looking at me, and we just maybe ditch. I don't know. Uh, put a one in the chat if you want to keep this camera view where we got the EDI and the Ouija and the planchette in view, or if you want me to switch it back to like my normal camera view, and we work through the spirit box that way. Put a one in the chat if you want to keep this view. Put a two in the chat if you want to change the view. The delay is even worse tonight on OBS. Okay, right on, Doris. Again, put a one in the chat if you want to keep this camera view with the planchette. Put a two in the chat if you want me to switch the camera view back to like my normal broadcasting camera view. Again, I like having this view just for the planchette, but I don't know. It's up to you guys. Okay, Doris. We'll go ahead and kind of keep this view then, I guess, and hopefully we get. Because last time I felt like we got some action going, right? I felt like there was. We got something. We got some. We had the vibration going off, and this is. She's already climbing back up a little bit, our base level here. Remember the last time the base level, we had it at a 22, and it held at that 22. Um, I on command. You know what I mean? I asked on command for the jump to the 22, and she kind of got there. We started off at a low, I think it was like 19.1 maybe, and we're already climbing back up to 19.9. So maybe that's a sign of some sorts, you know, that things might be moving in for us. Again, guys, make sure you hit that thumbs up button and give me a share out. Okay, let's go ahead and dive in again. Do another round. I'm gonna let it just kind of run, unless I get any questions you guys want to ask. I'm gonna let it run. To just see if we can pick anything up. Yeah, we'll leave it on here. Right now, let's put it directly on the G with the tip of the planchette facing right on that eye. Right on that eye. There we go. Right there. Let's see if we can catch any movement there. Just going to let the spirit box kind of run and to see if we can catch any clear voices, names, anything like that. Again, if you guys got any questions or anything you'd like me to ask, go ahead and throw it up there in the live chat. All right, let's dive in. Just let it run for a little bit. I like that it's. Whoa. I like that it's really quiet right now. We're not picking up anything at all. That way, if something comes through, it's more likely that it actually is something, in my opinion. Because it's dead airwaves right now. Whoa. I don't know what that is. Maybe some interference. Alright, if there's any spirits in here, can you say any one of our names? Or your name? I'm not sure, Doris. There might be some sort of interference. How did you die? There was a voice on the end of that one. And 19.8 over there. Okay, that was good. Okay, in one sense, we got a base reading. There's really not a lot going on here, and that's a good thing. When we go back in, if we have more activity, then we know, it's more likely that it may be something. There was hardly anything going on that time at all, other than those loud cracks there, and then that one I could almost swear I heard a voice kind of come in behind. Again, that could might be some sort of interference, and right, the frequency. What I'm going to do is kick it back on, change the function up a little bit, and we're going to switch over to. We'll go back to AM. Let's do this. Let's switch over. I guess I should be sure. It's just oddly quiet tonight. Yeah, I mean, the last session that we had in the same room was running at 21, then it held a 22 for us. But the box itself, oh, I say that we get a station that was clearly a station that came through there. If there's any spirits in here that would like to communicate, can you please tell me your name? Or move that planchet for us. One thing you have to do, touch this table anywhere, the vibration will pick up over here. Can you move this planchet for us, please? How many are with us tonight? Just nothing. Nothing going on. Absolutely quiet. We was getting quite a bit the last session, which again, to me, makes the last session seem a lot better, right? Obviously, this one is nowhere near as entertaining, but again, we can't kind of control what's going on, right? We can just kind of kick these devices on and see what happens. But it is really, I mean, it even feels in this room like it's just really still. It's really quiet. I don't know. And again, our reading over here what we had, our baseline was kind of like a 21 over here last time. We asked it to go and hold a 22, and it did that. Hey, how we doing? We're trying to get. It's oddly quiet tonight, man. The last spirit box session we had some activity, and now old SB11 is really not doing a lot. And again, let's dive back in again. All right, we've seen that there's hardly anything going. Even we picked up one opera channel, I think. Okay, let's delve back in again. I'm gonna kick both channels on this time. And how you doing, Chrissy? And we're gonna do a forward sweep on one channel and a reverse sweep on the other channel to see if that changes anything. To see if we can kind of get any more activity going. So far, we're falling pretty flat, which ironically is about 90% of paranormal investigation, anyways. So yeah, right off the bat last time we was okay. Let's try this channel over here. Make sure we got everything on. We do. Okay, well at least we're actually sweeping this time. If there's any spirits with us, can you tell me your name? Well, welcome, Chris. Yeah, the thumbnail is it's a photo I took when I was out and about. Welcome. How many are with us tonight? Oh, it's kind of a creepy voice at the end of that. What is your name? What is my name? Awesome. Well, thank you for being here with us. And thank you, Death. Is there any message you would like to get across? Can you move that planchet over on the spirit board for me? Can you move it from the G10F? Let me change the sweep rate. What is your name? Is there anybody with us tonight that is somehow related to me or anybody in the chat? Ooh, that was a nice note. I like a note. Ooh, I heard like activity. Hey, Lisa, how you doing? Can you say my name? Okay. I think we definitely had more activity that go around. We actually had some good sweeps. Um, he's good to change my. I'm kind of in the dark here. Other than I got my one studio light dimmed way down just to give that light on the Ouija board there. Um, I feel like we might. It's starting to pick up a little bit, and I did hear some things going on in there. But again, as I'm asking these questions, I'm really just kind of hyper focused on that planchet, wanting to see that planchet move. That's kind of what I'm focusing in on. Oh, thank you, Lisa. I appreciate you, sister. Thank you so much. Love you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Hopefully, hopefully these spirits kind of start becoming active. Ironically, man, this is really what a lot of paranormal investigations truly is. A lot of nothing, a lot of quiet, not a lot of activity, and then out of nowhere, you somehow get a rush of activity. There it comes. Whew, that scared the. Oh, that got me to jump. That sound coming in that late, like that got me to a jump. Thank you so much, Lisa. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Man, that got me to jump out of my skin. The delay is horrible tonight, even more so than usual. But hopefully, now I do. I can kind of get a little occultish with this to try to amp up the activity. Kind of on the fence about doing that since this is in my home, in my studio. I don't get to leave here. Exactly. Just let it be drawn and build. I'm putting a lot of my energy out there. There is ways to kind of if you believe in the lore and you believe in the paranormal science and evidence that is out there, there is ways. However, that's kind of where my line is drawn a little bit. I mean, I'll almost do anything, right? I'll almost do anything when it comes to paranormal investigations just for the evidence. What I'm doing now is just trying to bring my energy up. So maybe that's bringing the energy up around me, trying to put out more energy. If there are any spirits around, again, excuse me, offering my energy for them to kind of draw off of and manifest in any way that they can. So when we dive back in this time, man, I could really get the crystals out or something, maybe the tarot deck. We're going to try to get these things. We'll try to get them going. All right, let's go ahead and jump back in. I'm gonna kind of bring it back up on that same channel because that's where we had. If there's any spirits that'd like to communicate with us tonight, please come forward and tell me your name. How did you die? How many spirits are with us tonight? That you did. Yes, you did, Lisa. Can you please tell me my name? How old are you? They might be swerving us. Can you please move that planchet over just a little bit over on the Ouija board, over on the spirit board? Or even get close and just tap the table. Anywhere on the table. Yes, that would even work, Doris. Okay, that's something there, Jeff. Was you involved in a car accident? I heard we're hot or something very. If you get close to that orange box, you will change our baseline. Can you make that go up to a 20 for me? What year did you pass? That female voice carried over a few sound waves. Can you say anybody's name, or are you here for anybody that is in the chat right now? Can I have the female spirit that is with us step forward right now to communicate? Thank you. What is your name? We're not here to harm you in any way. Just here to communicate. Can you please, talking to the female spirit that is with us, can you please tell me your name? Okay, can I have another spirit please step forward and state your name for me? How old was you when you passed? Okay. We had a lot more action going on that time. I believe we got a name nowhere near compared to the first spirit box session that we had. But that round, we seemed like we had some intelligent responses trying to come through there. I believe I did hear a name and a date as well, a year. Um, Trying to get those intelligent responses right. Them hold a little bit more weight when you can get that intelligent feedback. Um, okay, I laid the crystal out over there, kind of right before I went live on that round. I think I might have hit that planchet when I laid that down. Put that right on the I, right above the G. Now there is a method you can do on the Ouija, and that is just me placing my hands on there and uh, not trying any movement or anything like that to try to get this. We did this in the asylum that was at, and again, that was me jerking. Can you use my energy to move this planchet at all? That Red Bull kind of got to me. That's me bouncing around. Let me hold my hand there kind of still. There we go. Can you move this planchet at all? See, I'm just trying to get. I would love to see that thing just kind of just take off, but unfortunately, man, we cannot. You're not. You know, that's what they say, right? There we go. Let's see if I can kind of put that over here. Find a way where it's not casting that shadow, where we can still kind of see the reading. Is not going to happen. Either way, we're going to cast a little bit of a shadow. I'll kind of tuck it within the shadow that's already kind of there, but it's still going to cast that shadow out on that board. Let's move it over the E, directly pointing at the Q. And of course, the camera goes out of focus on me again. Down here, down here. Come on, focus in. I just don't want anything to happen. I would love, hey, Josie, I would love to see that thing just kind of just take off for us a little bit. Focus in, Cam. Come on. Grab it. There we go. I would love to see that thing take off. But again, we cannot control the paranormal, whatever is in that realm and whatever is coming through. Um, I'm trying not to block those letters as much as I can, but I still would like to grab that reading in there. So if I can kind of, it's still going to block it either way. Well, I guess we're kind of good there with the Z. Okay, there at least only the Z is blocked. We're still hanging out at that 19.8. Oh, you don't. Nothing happened to me. No, I think I'm pretty safe. You know, I would just like, again, doing this here and just in my studio back here. You can't always, like I said, majority of paranormal investigations kind of go like this. It's really quiet, right? You really just don't get a lot. Here, let me try to do a little bit of maneuvering here. Let's bring the board over here and more of the light. And see if we can kind of set that. There we go. I might be some dumb, but I ain't plumb dumb, damn it. Okay. What we're looking for, the last time we was doing this, in the exact same place, our baseline was like a 21, and we got it to go up to a 22 for us. Now we're kind of hanging pretty steady at this 19.8. We haven't got no vibration hits like that there at all. We got a few last time. To me, the last one's kind of holding some weight, right? The last one we did, we had some activity. Want that planchet to point directly. Let's do this. Point that planchet directly in the middle of the yes. So if that thing moves, we'll be able to see it. And I guess the view you guys kind of got is in between the D and the F. So we got that there. I thank you so much, Ace Black. I appreciate that. Okay, we're gonna go in again. I think, excuse me, I think it's like round 6 or 7. I was trying to let that energy naturally build up and naturally come to us. Yeah, maybe they're charging up waiting for Halloween, right? What I'd love to do for next week is to get into a graveyard and do a live spirit box session from there. Might be possible. I don't know if you guys heard that. I kind of heard something in the room. Exactly, Death. That's why I'm kind of enjoying. I'm enjoying this in a way. I mean, it's not that entertaining as far as new people coming in and this and that, but I mean, it's making me want to really go back to that first one and kind of come over that because we had a lot of activity, some intelligent responses, and things was happening. This one here, tonight it kind of seems really chill. There's just not a whole lot going down, but we're going to give it one more shot here. If we don't get nothing this time, what we'll do is I'll switch scenes real quick, set the camera back up, and we'll just have a paranormal chat and maybe do a couple spirit box sessions with a different POV. Okay, let's get this thing opened back up. We'll go in one more again and see if we can get anything charged in. If there's any spirits in here with us at all that would like to communicate, please step forward. We're not here to harm. We're not here to do anything other than give you a platform to communicate. We're not going to harm you in any way. We're not trying to remove you in any way. Just trying to communicate. If there's any spirits with us tonight, can you please step forward and tell me your name? Are you here to communicate with any of us that is here tonight in the chat? Or myself? Can you say one of our names? Oh yeah, we did jump up to 19.9. Maybe that's a sign. Maybe we need to get to that 21, 22 range. I thought I heard Scott. And if I did, That definitely holds a lot of weight with me. Jack, if you're here with us, Dor says she wants you to have a drink with us. Kind of sound like a female voice saying home, maybe? Okay, you heard John. Is there somebody trying to communicate with a John? Scott, are you with us? If you are, Scott, can you tell me your last name? Just so I know it's you. If there is a John with us tonight, will you step forward? How did you die? How are we doing, Miss Doubtfire? How many are with us tonight? How are we doing, Joe? Okay. Let me jump over and switch the setting a little bit. And we'll go back in again one more time. Since we did get a John, what I want to do is kind of put this on the other channel, bring the volume up just a little bit, and reverse the sweep rate. Okay, now we got to go on a reverse. John, if you're in here with us tonight, how did you pass away? I think there was something there for sure. I went over a couple different frequencies. John, where are you now? John, can you touch? This is it just dawned on me. John, are you here for me? Right now we're doing AM backwards. Okay, gang. We gave her. Well, now we got a little bit more. It's starting to go back down now. Playing around between 19.9 and a 19.8. Um, just not a whole lot of action going on tonight, which is fine. Which is fine. Again, kind of like what Death said. If we had the same thing every single night, it would kind of it wouldn't hold as much, right? Um, let's see if I can pull this up correctly. Every time I put it. Sorry about that. I'm trying to get it the pull up in the studio mode for me so I can switch this up. For whatever reason, when I do that, I lose my graphic. I probably got a little bit of a jump scare with that transition, right? Um, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to break. I want to move the camera back over to where it needs to be, and we're going to chat a little bit. Um, I'll be right back with you guys. Okay, I'm back. All right. What I'm going to do now, we can do a couple more. We'll do a couple more rounds, just without the Ouija board and the EDI. Shut this down so I'm not running that battery completely out. There we go. Like I said, man, it's not. Of course, I would love for crazy activity to come through, right? And I would love every one of these streams to be insane with intelligent responses and things going crazy. But The fact that it isn't, the fact that our base level is lower than what it was last time, all these things are good for the main reason they're good. I mean, it shows that the first one, it holds a little bit more weight. We had a lot of intelligent responses the first go around. This one, it's kind of slower. They're not really a lot, and that's okay. It's fine. Again, it brings credibility and it shows that maybe we was onto something there. How we doing, Donna? That is one of the theories. One of the most people believe that you're not talking to anything but menacing spirits, right? Um, there's a lot of beliefs out there, right? But we did not get much tonight, and that's fine. That's fine. I won't give up. We're not going to give up, right? Here we're going for a little over an hour already. Not too much. Okay, there we go, Tracy. All right, let's go ahead and kick this one, and we'll go ahead and go. I don't like to use both channels at the same time because it's just a lot of cluster. For settings like this, anyways. I don't like to use both channels. Go in reverse. And we'll bring that up to a 250. I do believe that, Donna. All right. Anthony, if you're here with us, we got Donna. Can you please come forward? This volume up a little bit. Too much. No. Anthony, are you with us tonight? Exactly, Beth. Alex, if you're with us, you do got your mother here. Is there anything you would like to say to her? If Anthony or Alex is with us, can one of you guys step forward, please? I don't know if you guys could have possibly heard that over the spirit box, but it almost sounded like there was a drag. Something was drug over here, drug across the floor. Let's just do, let's just do a dry one, right? I don't got my digital recorder out, but maybe we can pick it up over the mic. I've never tried that at all. If there's any spirits in this room with me right now, can you please make any sort of knocking sound? Can you mimic a knock for me, please? Yeah, I thought I heard something. That's kind of what I wish I could just pull the camera up with me. My oldest daughter and my wife is the only people in the house with me right now. They're both asleep. It literally sounds like it's like 10 feet away from me. There's nothing over here in the corner but my filming equipment. I know you guys had to hear that. Okay, this is it's starting to take a turn for me now because I'm feeling something. That is way too much. I I don't see nothing over there moving at all, but it literally sounds like it's right here in the same room. I'm loving this. Let me. I turned Eddie off. Let me kick Eddie back on. Actually, I don't know how. We're a little bit lower. We're at a 19.2 right now. I'm still hearing. I'm gonna leave Eddie up, sitting right over here. If it jumps, I will pick it up and show you guys. No, the kittens. My adult cat and the kitten finally made up. They're in there snuggling on the living room couch. Okay, let's kick the spirit box back up now. I was ready to almost call it just a fail for the night. Um, until we started getting movement in the room. The temperature dropped down to 19.2. Our base is a 19.2 now. We was at a 19.8, 19.9. It's dropped. So it's dropped down. We're hearing something. Now I'm not hearing it now. We're at a 19.3 now. I'm going to kick the spirit box back on real quick and see if we can get any responses now that we just had that um, go down for us. Okay. Who who is in this room with me right now? Can you please tell me your name? had some sort of response there. I couldn't catch what it is because I'm so focused on whatever that noise is over there. There it was again. Can you please state your name for me again? Is there some sort of message you're trying to get through to me? Alex, if that was you, your mom is in here with us. Is there anything you would like to say? Make that loud noise over there again for me, please. I swear I almost heard prank. How we doing, Ariel? Again, Alex, we got your mother Trina here in the chat. If there's anything you would like to say to her, if that is you, and Anthony, if that is you, we got Donna here. If there's anything you'd like to say. There's more going on outside of the spirit box than on it. I've never had this happen before. The temperatures went back up to 19.6. If I can block out enough light there. I don't know if you guys can really. Again, can you mimic this knock for me? Hmm. Well, they definitely got my attention. We're at a 19.7 now. The planchette has not moved at all. We're running at a 19.7 on the EDI. That was pretty awesome though, just to be sitting here and knowing that I'm the only one awake in this house. And we did heard it over the spirit box as it's blaring in my ear. Movement in the same room that I'm in, but Nothing. Now, again, if I was out like doing a full paranormal investigation and not a broadcast, I would definitely be chasing this down right now. And I wish was the way I could bring you guys with me. Maybe I need to start doing these sessions from my iPad or my phone so I can do that. Okay, this is what I'm going to do now. What I'm going to do is just take a blank index card. I'm going to have to move that light out of the way so I'm not drying it out. And just going to free write anything that kind of pops up into my head. Sometimes this can hit. Um, we're at a back up to 1908 now. Yeah, no, not really feeling that too much. It feels kind of dead in here, honestly. I mean, no pun intended. Energy's really not changed too much, but we clearly did hear. The fact we heard that over the spirit box is kind of phenomenal to me. Oh, no problem. No problem. No problem, twin. Yeah, I clearly, I mean, listen, I'm not trying. When I do these streams, it's just as much for me, paranormal evidence wise, it is entertainment for you guys. Um, and that was significant enough for me to hear that come over top of that loud, that spirit box. I don't know how loud it is for you guys, but it is blaring in my ear. For me to hear that sound over top of that, I'm gonna have to be going back through this replay and kind of compare. I'm gonna go through back both of the spirit box sessions that we've had in this room and kind of go over it. And now it's really quiet. I did not. I did not hear a knock. I mean, that's what my pen. I poked my desk with a pen. Now we're bouncing back and forth between a 19.8 and a 19.9 again. So again, lining up the evidence. I mean, when we had that activity moving, it was at a 19.2. So we had a drop, and now it's climbing back up. Let me pop one of my headphones out so I can kind of keep an ear on that side. See, I heard a sound. I couldn't quite make it. It was loud. It was definitely loud, and it was definitely in the room with me. I just couldn't really make it out. I was focusing in. We're holding steady at a 19.9 on the EDI right now, but I couldn't focus in. I just heard it. I heard something there too. I don't know. It might be synchronicities. It might be a synchronicity there, twin. Yeah, that's. I mean, got my hands here and I had my pen just in case, that's how I don't know if Trixie's in here, Trina. Um I got the pen out because that's kind of how we made contact with Alex was with that method. I didn't really feel nothing coming to me. Okay. Again, it very well could have been a growl. Um, and that's just kind of what I picked up because again, I had that spirit box kind of blaring in my ear, and I couldn't really catch what that was. But the fact that the EDI was down low when all that was going on, and now we're climbing back up, and it's kind of dying off. Okay, there she is. That was me bumping the desk. If you heard that ding, that's why I kind of grabbed the pen, Trina, to see because that's how. Uh, Again, man, when we connected with Alex that first time, he'll always be as odd as that sounds. That stream, I feel like I hold Alex in that experience very near and dear to me. I've never had that happen before in a setting like this over a live stream. I didn't even know that was possible. Again, that's another thread of the paranormal investigation that I'm trying to explore. The Okay, that might be the wife rolling around the room next to me. That wasn't right over here. That's awesome, Donna. That's awesome. The fact that we was I was getting ready to call this stream a bust. Like, okay, we didn't have no activity. I was getting ready to just come, we just chat with you guys for a little bit and call it quits for the night. And then we had some activity happening in the room, which did not happen at all the first night we did this. We're still holding at a 19.9 now, but the EDI dropped. And we had some movement going around. That kind of made me feel a little bit better about the stream. I'll go ahead and shut the EDI down though. Wow. We went from not a whole lot to something definitely happening in this room. Um, yes, indeed. And that's what I was trying to do is just, not jump the gun, let it build up, it kind of got me antsy because the last time we went and it was just instant, just boom, boom, boom. And I'm like, okay, well, let's chill a little bit. And I was like, okay, still nothing, still nothing. So I switched the camera back to here, and we actually had some things going on. And now I keep looking over there. Oh, excuse me. I keep looking over there now, like waiting to hear it again. Well, I mean, for a second one, started off kind of slow and boring for us, but we got a little bit of something there. Maybe we try it again tomorrow night. I do want to do the Michael thing tomorrow night. Try to figure out a way to set up the camera and kind of go live. It's hard to do that. If I could figure out a way, because I do got the pocket to kind of put that pocket on me and give you guys kind of like the Michael POV, so we can try to get those jump scares. Would be awesome. Either that, or we just get the camera out and I record it and put a video together if I get some good jump scares or something. Again, man, you can't always control these things, and I love to do it live. I love to do it live. So if we catch anything, it's live. If we don't, I apologize, man. I can't control what's going on, and I want it to be absolutely authentic. I don't anything that ever happens while I'm doing these, it is most definitely not me. I'm not again because I'm not only doing it for you guys, I'm also doing it for me and my own paranormal theories and investigation. And I'm trying to catch something live to see if it's possible just to pull something from here where I feel there is no spirits or no type of haunting or anything like that going on in my home. To see if I can pull it up here where there is not that much activity at all. I've never heard anything like I heard tonight in this house. Um, that's kind of exciting for me. No, you can't. You can't at all. It is. It is pretty intense. Even me sitting here because I'm trying to focus on the EDI, the spirit box, and the chat, and trying to see if we can get anything going. I love doing these, man. And again, if it comes off boring sometimes for you guys, I apologize. I'm trying to see if we can get some entertainment. But again, you can't control what the spirits are doing. Not really. No, I'm just kind of excited now that I've heard that in here. I'm not really feeling jittery. We'll have to do that, twin. We definitely. I'd love to do something like that. Absolutely, absolutely. I would definitely be down to do anything like that. I love the paranormal science. I love um, always testing the thread, right? Always, if I can test every aspect of what we know as paranormal science and all these investigation theories and things, I love to test that. And my goal is to try to obviously capture that undeniable evidence. Um, I think for sure the only thing that I have captured while doing this live is, which is undeniable, is when Alex came through. That was phenomenal for me. I could feel the emotion. It was a great experience. It really was. I mean, it was phenomenal, and that really wasn't coming through the spirit board. It just kind of came through me. It was a phenomenal experience. I never um, experienced something like that live. I didn't know. Again, we're testing something that's not really been explored, and that's putting it in a live setting through a broadcast style, and see if it's possible with everybody's energy in the chat focused in on one stream, on one area, to see if we can get something like that to pull right. And the Alex stream was absolutely phenomenal. I'm gonna have to see if I can find that again. I know Trina's been asking me for that, and I'm gonna have to dig through to see. Hopefully, it's still up somewhere, and maybe it's something we can do like a live review of that, and I can definitely get that over to Trina. Um, I know I sent it over before, I think, so maybe she still has that. I'm not sure. Matter of fact, let me see if I can just pull that up. Maybe it's on my old um, paranormal channel. No, I don't know. See if we can pull up channel. No, that whole other channel's gone. Dang it. I don't know if I did it on this channel or if it was on my other channel. I had another channel briefly for a little while that I was going to just shift all the paranormal stuff over there, and then nah, we keep it all in one place. Um, I'll have to dig back through there to see if I still have that. I really hope I do. You have my word, Trina. I will definitely do that 100% tomorrow. I will dig through to see if I can find that for you. And I still have you on the Twitter machine, I do believe. And if I do, I'll shoot that over. and I don't think you've even seen that. That was by far the best spirit box stream, spirit communication stream that I've ever done. It was phenomenal. I loved it. I loved it, and again, I can still feel that warmth from that stream and everything that came through. It was a phenomenal experience, and all the everything that came through had a purpose. Um, it was answering a lot of Trina's questions, dates, age. Like, I mean, it was pretty phenomenal. No problem at all. No problem at all, Trina. Like I told you in the past, like that I hold that stream and that experience very very close. I mean, that was phenomenal. I love that. I love that session that we had. It was absolutely phenomenal, and honestly, I was honored just to kind of be there for it and to kind of help out any way that I can. And again, that's another reason why I like to do these. You know, if it gives closure or answers or anything comes through that kind of helps you guys, it's phenomenal, man. Like, I just love the whole aspect of, because nobody really knows what's over there. There's a bunch of theories that people hold true as fact, and nobody really knows, right? Nobody. I've been doing this for a long time, and it brings up more questions than answers. And my whole quest in this is to get that undeniable evidence, but also to see if there's that common thread, you know, between all these supernatural happenings. So I enjoy doing them, and we'll keep doing them over here on this channel. We'll look for that tomorrow for you, Trina, 100%. Thank you guys for coming through. I'm sorry if things didn't really pop off that much for us, but I still had fun doing it with you guys, man. My energy was low today because, like I said, I was on the road a total of 4 hours to go watch that ball game with my sons. And who knows? All right, if the weather's horrible tomorrow night, then we'll be right back here again. We'll do another spirit box tomorrow night. I have no issues of doing that at all, especially since we got whatever we got going on in the room. So, and again, if there's anybody in the chat that would like to do like private ones, I'm open for that as well. Just let me know, and we can set up maybe like a Zoom or something of that nature, and we can try to do it that way. I can kind of open myself up a little bit more when we do the private things, and maybe that's what I need to do to try to test these theories. You know, to open myself up more and just kind of be a full conduit for whatever's happening, and maybe offer a little bit more of my energy out. Um, Absolutely. Don't forget to hit that like button, share it up. All the links are down below for the Discord on ways to support this channel. If you like what we're trying to do and grow over here, there's also, yeah, they're all down in the chat. If you like what we're doing and what we're trying to grow, we're going to stay consistent with this, man. We're always going to chase this down, not just for October, man. Paranormal investigation for me and doing this type of thing is a 365-day thing, right? I love to do it, and I'm always chasing to do that concrete evidence. I want to find that concrete evidence to kind of just for multiple reasons. And one of those reasons being I want to prove that I'm not insane, that experience that's happened in my life really happened, and I'm not that nuts, right? But I appreciate you guys, man. I love it, and we'll continue to do them over here every Friday night at midnight. I love doing these, and again, tomorrow we might have a special one. Um, if the weather's bad and I can't go out and I can't film and do the things I'm wanting to do, unfortunately, a lot of the scenes that I want to shoot for the shorts outside. So, and I don't got no backups locations, and that's my fault as a film creator. But it was still fun. We didn't get what we wanted out of the spirit box, but we did get some action outside of the spirit box, and that's okay too. That just makes me want to go back and look at that first one because we had a lot of stuff going on in that first one to kind of check that out even more. So, all right, guys, either way, you guys will see me tomorrow. All the links are in the description. If you'd like to support this channel and support what we're doing over here, join the Skates Freaks Discord. And don't forget, if you want, you can hit the join button here on the YouTube world and get those member-only live streams. I think we're going to start doing more than one a week. I had fun doing our first one, and always open for ideas for you, the members, on what you guys would like to do with those member stream. Wide open there. Join the Discord, join the chat. It's all about networking and positivity in that Discord, and it's a lot of fun over there, man. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for the super chat, and thank you so much for all the love, man. And like always, this has been me talking to you. You guys have a great rest of your night, and I'll catch you on down the road. Much love, guys, and thank you all so much.